In the heart of the Australian rainforest, before the sun fully rises, a strange sound cuts through the mist. A camera shutter. Click, click, click. Then the buzz of a chainsaw. Then a car alarm. But there is no photographer here. No machine. No road. No human hand, holding a tool. There is only a bird standing on a moss-covered log, its tail raised like a silver curtain, its throat vibrating with impossible precision. The superb lyrebird is not simply singing. It is recording the world and playing it back. Every sound it has heard becomes material. A camera. A sow. A syrinx. Another bird. A falling branch. A human-made machine hidden inside a wild voice. This is not random mimicry. This is acoustic engineering. To understand birdsong, we must stop thinking of it as background music. The forest is not quiet scenery decorated by pleasant sounds. It is a living communication network. Every note can carry information. Every rhythm can mark territory. Every call can warn of death. Invite love. Locate family. Deceive enemies. Or announce survival. Birdsong is not just beauty. It is data. And the secret begins inside the body. Most land animals use a larynx to make sound. Humans speak through one main vocal passage. One tube. One voice. One sound at a time. But birds have a different instrument. They have the syrinx. The syrinx sits deep inside the chest, where the windpipe splits into the two bronchi leading toward the lungs. This position gives birds a power no human singer has. The syrinx can work like a dual vocal organ, with the left and right sides controlled independently. One side can produce a high trill. The other can produce a low whistle. Together, they can create two different notes at the same time. A bird can essentially sing a duet with itself. Imagine playing two flutes with one breath. Imagine one body producing harmony from inside its own chest. That is the daily reality of many songbirds. A wood thrush can fill the forest with layered, flute-like tones that seem too complex for such a small body. A canary can release fast melodic streams. A nightingale can build songs that feel almost mathematical in their precision. The instrument is tiny. The performance is enormous. But the syrinx is only part of the story. Birdsong is not purely instinct. It is also culture. Many birds must learn their songs. Young birds listen to adults, practice messy early versions, and slowly refine their vocal patterns. Like human children learning language, they babble before they sing clearly. And because they learn, they develop dialects. A white-crowned sparrow in one region may sing with a slightly different pitch, rhythm, or phrase than the same species in another region. Birds in cities may sing higher to rise above traffic noise. Birds in deep forests may use longer, lower notes that travel better through trees. Geography shapes the music. The mountain changes the song. The city changes the pitch. The forest changes the rhythm. This means birdsong is not frozen in time. It evolves. It adapts. It carries local identity. A bird can belong to a place not only but by how it sounds. The forest is full of accents. But birds are not only talking to their own species. They are also listening to others. This is interspecies eavesdropping. A chickadee gives a sharp alarm call when a hawk appears. Nearby nuthatches freeze. Squirrels stop climbing. Other birds dive into cover. They may not speak the chickadee's full language, but they understand the important part. Predator above. Danger now. Heyday. In the wild, information saves energy and life. If one species has already detected the threat, every nearby animal benefits from listening. The forest becomes a high-speed emergency broadcast system. Some alarm calls are so useful that they cross species boundaries. A bird does not need to know the caller personally. It only needs to recognize the pattern of urgency. This is the universal language of survival. And sometimes, that language becomes a weapon. The fork-tailed drongo is a master of audio deception. It watches meerkats or other animals catch food, then mimics their alarm calls. The victim panics, drops the meal, and runs for cover. The drongo flies down and steals the reward. That is not music. That is high-fidelity fraud. A lie delivered in another species' voice. To deceive with sound, the bird must know what another animal fears. It must know the correct call, the correct timing, and the correct emotional effect. In the acoustic world, imitation is power. The lyrebird imitates to impress. The drongo imitates to steal. Both prove that sound can manipulate reality. Bird education can begin even before hatching. In some fairy wrens, mothers sing special calls to their eggs. The embryos listen from inside the shell. After hatching, the chicks must produce a version of that call to be fed. It becomes a vocal password, a biological security system. If a parasitic cuckoo chick appears in the nest but cannot produce the correct sound, it may fail the test. The mother has used song as a firewall against invasion. The lesson is astonishing. Before a bird sees the world, it may already be learning the password for survival. Sound reaches into the egg. The first classroom is the nest. The first teacher is the mother's voice. Now listen to the nightingale. Its song can seem wildly emotional, but beneath the beauty is structure. Repeated phrases, shifts in pitch, rhythmic patterns, timed pauses, acoustic contrast. Birdsong can contain mathematics. A male bird is not simply making noise. He is demonstrating control. breath control, muscle control, memory, stamina, precision. A large, varied repertoire can signal health and intelligence. A weak song may reveal weakness. A strong song can defend territory before a fight begins. Music becomes a test. A resume. A warning. A love letter. At sunrise, this becomes a global event. The dawn chorus. Why do birds sing so intensely at dawn? Part of the answer is physics. Early morning air is often cool, calm, and humid. Under these conditions, sound can travel farther and more clearly. Later in the day, heat creates turbulence. Wind increases, and background noise rises. Morning is the prime broadcast window. A bird singing at dawn is sending a high-fidelity signal through the clearest air of the day. But dawn singing has another message too. It says, "I survived the night." To another male, it says this territory is still occupied. To a potential mate, it says, "I am strong enough to wake up and sing before feeding." The first song of the morning is both announcement and proof. Behind that song are some of the fastest muscles in the animal kingdom. The muscles controlling the syrinx can contract at incredible speed, allowing rapid trills and precise changes in pitch. A bird can shift notes faster than a human singer could ever hope to match. Its lungs support the performance. Birds have highly efficient respiratory systems, with air sacs that keep oxygen moving continuously. This allows long, complex songs from a small body. The beak acts like a final mixing board. By opening, closing, and changing its shape, the bird filters sound, sharpens tones, and modifies resonance. The throat, chest, back, lungs, and brain all cooperate. A bird is not just a singer. It is a complete sound system. Even silence has engineering. An owl hunts by suppressing sound. Its wing feathers have special fringes that break up airflow, reducing noise as it moves through darkness. While songbirds dominate the acoustic world by broadcasting, the owl dominates it by disappearing. Silence is not the absence of sound. It is tactical control. Some birds make music without the syrinx at all. Woodpeckers drum on hollow trees, turning the forest into a percussion instrument. Manakins can create mechanical sounds with their wings. Bitterns boom across marshes with low-frequency calls that feel almost physical. In nature, melody is not the only language. There is rhythm, percussion, booming, clicking, wing snapping, drumming. The forest is an orchestra with thousands of instruments. Birds also manage acoustic space the way radio stations manage frequencies. In a crowded environment, different species may use different pitch ranges, rhythms, or times of day so their signals do not overlap too much. This is acoustic niching. One bird sings high. Another sings low. One calls at dawn. Another calls at night. Each finds a slot in the spectrum. Without this separation, the forest would become noise. With it, the forest becomes organized communication. But human noise is disrupting that order. Traffic, construction, engines, machines, and cities can drown out bird messages. If a bird cannot be heard, it may fail to find a mate. It may lose a territory. Its alarm call may not travel far enough. A survival message disappears into human noise. For birds, noise pollution is not just annoying. It is dangerous. A world too loud can become a world where communication fails. And yet, birds adapt. Some sing louder. Some sing higher. Some shift timing. Some learn new sounds. Urban birds are rewriting their songs to survive our cities. The acoustic world is changing, and birds are changing with it. But we should not mistake adaptation for invincibility. To protect birdsong, we must also protect quiet. Quiet forests, quiet wetlands, quiet dawns where the chorus can rise without being buried under engines. Because birdsong is not just beautiful for birds. It affects us too. Humans have always felt something when hearing birds at dawn. A forest full of birds tells the ancient brain that the world is safe. If birds are singing, predators are not dominating. The day has begun. Life continues. Birdsong can lower stress. It can soften the nervous system. It can remind us that we are part of a living soundscape older than language. Before humans built cities, before music halls, before microphones and speakers, the world was already singing. The first orchestra had feathers. The first alarm system had wings. The first love songs rose from branches. The first teachers sang to eggs. The first dialects moved through valleys and forests. The first acoustic engineers were birds. So the next time you hear a robin at sunrise, a sparrow outside a window, a woodpecker drumming, a goose calling in the dark, or a lyrebird imitating the impossible, listen more carefully. You are not hearing random noise. You are hearing territory, memory, warning, courtship, culture, physics, survival. The forest is a conversation, and every note is a message. Some messages say, "I am here." Some say danger is coming. Some say come closer. Some say stay away. Some say I survived the night. And some, in a voice that sounds like a camera shutter or a chainsaw, remind us that nature is not less advanced than technology. Nature invented the recording studio inside a bird's chest. Every song is a signal. Every call is a code. Every dawn is a broadcast. It is time we started listening properly.